Hi guys, it's me back again with another video, and in today's video I'm going to teach you about functions in the Go language. So let's get started. To start off, open your favorite text editor and create a new file. You can name it anything you want. In this file, just create a basic Go program like this. Package main, import, format, and function main, as we have seen earlier on. So this is actually where we're going to start with this function. So what is a function? A function basically is a piece of code you can call multiple times, because normally you would have just say this: I will only run once. This is in the main function, and the main function is a function which only runs once in your program, and it is in every program. But you can create a lot more of them. Like, let's say we create a function with the name of, say, hi, just like this, and we'll copy this into that, just like this. So, and when we run this, as you can see, it won't print anything. But why? We have created this function. Yeah, we have created it, but you also need to call it. You see, the main function is actually the only function which runs without calling it explicitly. So to run this function, all we have to do is do this: say hi. As you can see, hi, I will only run once. But what if we wanted to greet somebody? Yeah, we want to greet, well, let's say, hi there. Like this, and with a comma, and then just like this, it's my name, hi there, Thomas. Let's get rid of this comma. And as you can see, hi there, Thomas. So that's just a basic print function. But what if we wanted to, just to greet more people? What we would do then is we would say, here, take an argument. That's what they're called. And basically arguments are kind of like variables in functions, but they can have different values every time you call this function. So just like this, I can create a variable name, which is a string, just like this. So first you type the name of your variable, which in this case is name, and then what type of variable it is. So there you have it. And what we then are going to do is, let's do this: hi there plus name plus a dot, just like this. And when we call this, you see, hey, we get an error. Why? Because we didn't give this an argument. It's just a blank function, but our say hi function won't work if we don't give it a name. So, well, let's say Thomas. Hi there, Thomas. It works. So as you can see, if I was to change this in, let's say, Katie. Hi there, Katie. So yeah, that's basically it. If I was to leave it blank, just like this, hi there, because this is blank, and afterwards there's a dot, and in front of it there's a comma with some white space. So, well, that's that. But let's stick to Thomas with this. So, but what if we didn't want to print this from here? What if we just wanted to get this text, which is printed out on the screen, like this? Well, that's where return values come in. You see, if I do this, and if I run this, you see, missing return at end of function. Why does it give us an error? Well, simply because you said, hey, I'm a function, and if you call me, I will give you something back. But we don't give the calling function something back. So what we need to do now is we need to return this instead of printing it. And if we go check it out, oh yeah, sure. It doesn't say anything. Why doesn't it say anything? Well, it's because this just returns a value. It's no print statement or something. To print this out on the screen, you would have to do this. Just like this. Hi there, Thomas, and as you can see, it's Kathy. As you can see, it still works. Let's say I was to make another function. Let's call it add 1. No, add 666. This is our function. And, well, this is just a basic blank function. It won't do anything now. Okay, so what do I want this function to do? Well, basically, I just want to give it a number. So we need to create an argument. Let's call it number. And it's of the type of int. So number int. So number is number plus 666, just like this. So you have number is number plus 66. So that's great, but we don't have anything now. So what we want to do is we want to give this function a return value of int type. So as you can see, you can just use any kind of variable you want to return. You even, well, I'll explain later. So number is number plus 66, and then we want to return number to the calling function. So if we check this out, print line add 666, and let's say we wanted 0. Just like this, 0. If we add 666 to 0, you get 666. So that's right here. But let's say we want a function which returns both of these values. We could just create a function. Oh, I'm sorry, func return 2. And do we want it to have any arguments? Yes, we want, because we need to know what we're calling. So yeah, let's just give it two arguments, name, and name is a string, and number, which is an int, just like this. And then we need to return the returns of the functions at 666 and say hi. So how are we going to do that? Because yeah, those two types are different. Name and number are string and int, not string and string or int and int. So what we want to do is we want to put parentheses and let it return name. No, I'm sorry, let it return string and int, just like this. And then what we will do is return say hi name and at 666 by number. And then what we will do is create two variables called n and I'm sorry, na and nau, and assign it to return 2 with Thomas as the name, and as a number we wanted to add 123, just like this. And if we print those two values, you can see here we have it. Hi there, Thomas, because that's from our say hi function, and we got 798 from 89, and we got from at 666. So that's just basically how functions work in the Go language. Yeah, that's actually it, what I wanted to tell you in this video. So yeah, I hope I'll get you guys next time, and well, bye. Let it go, make my body go, make our bodies higher and higher.